bell so that you get a little ding if you are already subscribed. If you're not, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up because it supports my channel. And if you watch the video and you find it helpful, or if you're like, not so much, put a thumbs down and give me a comment. Even if it's just a heart, I want comments. So anyway, my name is Hannah, and if you are new around here, we talk a lot about self-improvement, mental health, talk a little bit about autism, and just coping skills, things that I kind of am on my own personal journey here, and I am having a crowd come along to kind of help me give, so to make sure that I do what I need to do every week, and just as accountability. So you all are my accountability team. Please join in and say hi. I am new to all of this, so for editing, I'm a very busy mom. I have 2 children that are preteens, I guess. That's the thing. I just turned 33 2 months ago, so yay me! I am a solo parent. I am a student. I am a nighttime drug dealer, pharmaceuticals, and body parts, specimens. I work a little bit under cars when it's not too cold and the guys will let me. I am currently remodeling my home. I bought 6 acres of dirt, and I am homesteading for me and my babies. I also own a company now because that was an idea that I decided to do. I take care of my mom, who I am currently on my way to go do, and my grandmother. My mother has breast cancer and dementia, so I am bringing her food to make sure that she has food that I can kind of monitor. Eating is hard for her. Taking her to her doctor's appointment, and I am doing her monthly checkup with her finances. So, you know, when you have a parent that's like that, you kind of just always have something. It's like having another child. I have a special needs child who is amazing, but that of course incurs a lot of extra. So anyway, that's just a little blurb about me and my day-to-day life. Yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about the holidays that are coming up, because as moms and just as people in general, we have this sense of impending doom, this excitement. You know, we get to see all of our families, and we get to cook and be in the kitchen for us moms. We also are like kind of type A about it, because oh my goodness, the holidays rest very squarely on our shoulders. And if you have to have 3 bottles of wine to get through Thanksgiving, ladies, drink some lemon water, you know, get your electrolytes in, go for a walk. It's too much. And it is a once in a lifetime experience, so enjoy it. Don't forget about you, because you matter. And if your only contribution to the holidays is letting your family and your loved ones see you loving yourself, then you did awesome. Okay? Who cares if the turkey's burnt? Who cares if there's no cranberry sauce? Who cares if there's only 2 pies instead of 7? Or no pie, okay? You know, ice cream works. Am I encouraging half-assing it? No. Am I encouraging grace to yourself? Yes. So anyway, I'm probably going to talk a lot about that. I have noticed about myself that as a perfectionist, I really focus on my self-worth, on what I can bring and what I can do for others, and I always forget myself. So that's one thing. And then I'm angry about it because nobody's looking out for me, and nobody is going to look out for you. So anyway, one of the things that I have noticed and that I wanted to kind of encourage, I mentioned it to my son recently, because he's preteen, he's got all these things, and life is hard. It's so hard, especially as you're growing up, and our situation is difficult. You have a special needs child, you have a mom that has a lot on her plate, and I try my hardest to make ample time for them. But in school, he's starting to get teased because he's huge. He's almost 5'5", and it's just a hard time for a boy. So anyway, he was recently mentioning about somebody that he's very angry with, and his way of being angry is to just cut them off and to cut them out and to just become very ambivalent to their existence and their comings and goings. And I think that's a very common way when we don't have control. My son has a little bit of perfectionism in it as well. So there's two sides of that corner. Is you can over control, or you can just be like, well, see you later. And neither is ideal. When people are making choices that hurt us, it's very, very important to step back. And when we're scared, or we're hurt, or we're angry, or we're sad, all of those emotions, they're like farts. That's what I told my 11-year-old. I said emotions and feelings are like farts. They just happen, okay? And with every good fart, this is my 11-year-old, remember, with every good fart, if it's a really good one, you're kind of like, oh, look at that. And if it's a really stinky one, you're like, whoo-wee. And you kind of let it clear if you're normal-ish, but if you're a kid, you're kind of wanting to give it a whiff. But anyway, if it keeps happening, you start to think, what did I eat? What did I drink? What's causing this? Or burps, they just happen. And after a while, you're kind of like, you're thinking, what caused this? So emotions and feelings, they just happen. But as they keep happening, it's really good to sit back and be like, oh, this is a good one. I want more. So what is causing this? Or this is a bad one. What did I eat? Do I avoid this? And avoidance isn't always an option. So one of the things that I have been, really focusing on is being aware of my emotions and my feelings. Just like, nobody wants to be farting in public or, burping at certain times. But you kind of can't control it. If you control it, then there's bad ramifications. And emotions and feelings, when you're trying to control them, there are bad ramifications. You feel them in your body. And you get sick, overwhelmed, and they gotta come out. So stuffing them away this holiday is just, don't do that to yourself. Try to be like, you know what, I'm feeling overwhelmed, so I'm gonna go out and take a walk. And if dinner is late, then dinner is late. If, I need some help with wrapping presents, I am feeling overwhelmed with that. And if you don't get help, then just be like, you know what? It's maybe they're just gonna be in a bag. It's okay. Perfection is not a prerequisite for love. It's just not. You don't have to have perfect everything for people to feel loved. But presence, you do need to be there. Presence is important. Your presence is. And all of your imperfect, quirky, gassy emotions, just be there. And that's what's going to make a difference to your family. The ones that are important, and the ones that, and it also helps people stay, balanced with what is important. So anyway, I am going to get off here because I need to call my mom and check on her and remind her for the 8th time that I'm coming today. So I hope you all have a blessed Tuesday, and that you pay attention to your emotional farts, because that's what I'm going to be doing today. Bye.